Hello and welcome back to Terra Invicta. We are continuing on as we've got a pretty good foothold into space right now. We've managed to lock down all the best parts of Mars. We've got a moon base going. We've got a L'Orange dock just outside of the moon base. And we've locked down Japan. We've pretty much locked down China. We've locked down Kazakhstan and are expanding into a greater Central Asian Union. Today is going to be about spaceships, I think. We don't have any spaceships built yet. The aliens are at our doorstep. We're literally sharing the planet of Ceres with them right now, which is, I can't imagine going to go well. So today I want to get a few spaceships into space. I don't think that they could do anything against the aliens, but I feel like they're going to take a while to build, and maybe we can upgrade them after a bit. I'd like something up there to sort of protect our assets. We completed solar collectors on Michelangelo base on the moon, new quarters, outpost mining at the Frederick Douglass base. That's our main mining base. So we can now also start making stuff on Mars in space a lot easier. And our defend interest there had expired and we just rebooted it. So those are kind of all the notifications of the last month or so. It looks like all of our counselors are in the right place. Lee is advising Japan.
I'm here.
Jeff God of Biscuit is trying to take over Turkmenistan so that we can add it. We recently just allied with Uzbekistan, so we have to wait a year till we can actually absorb that properly. I totally had forgotten how to do that until someone explained it. Kyrgyzstan, I don't know if we're going to be able to leave the Eurasian Union here. Or I don't know whether or not we can confederate with the Central Asian Union if we're part of a federation. But we're going to find out. And then we also have Tajikistan here, where they have a launch facility and a space center. Okay, so that will be actually really good if we can absorb Tajikistan in here, which for sure we can, but we are going to have to take it from Project Exodus. We also have Taiwan that we have to absorb, which is crackable down kind of whenever we want. But I think until we have executive control of China, there's no point in that. It's very, very difficult right now because China takes up so much control cap, basically all of our control cap. And if we go over, which we currently are, we're losing like 100 right now from being over. Something like that. Cost us 3.8 a day. Okay, so actually not too bad. So we have, you're fighting aliens in Brazil.
Where do you need me?
You are pumping up China. And I believe you were just trailing this alien because I don't know what to do with him yet. And right now, every time we trail him, we are getting more and more assignments as time goes on. And it's working out okay for us. It'll need to leave the Federation and then go into a new one. Okay. I mean, I'm not in like a rush on Kyrgyzstan. Nice. And we've completed hydrobiology. Our pre-autopsy assessment reveals that, as expected, the aliens are carbon-based and breathe oxygen like ourselves. Their ability to exist without protection on Earth makes it highly likely that our atmosphere composition is highly similar to our own. More unexpected is the prevailing inverted knees anatomical theories is incorrect. What we're seeing is not the knee, but the ankle. Thus, their leg autonomy is akin to that of a horse or dog. Since this type of structure is better suited to speed than climbing, it's likely these aliens evolved on flatter terrain, or perhaps they were once prey for another species. Autopsy itself has yielded invaluable data on their physiology. They are capable of feats and abilities impossible for any species on Earth.
From our studies of the aliens'
Objective
remains,
complete.
we can hear the faintest whisper of their society, Chancellor.
Hydras are strong. They are larger and more physically powerful than humans and far more resilient. They have a redundant organ system that makes them quite difficult to kill, and a wounded Hydra can recover from almost any injury. Oddly, despite their strength, the biology does not seem well adapted towards personal combat. The size and muscle mass still makes them dangerous, but less than a human of similar size and strength. They lack natural weapons, just like us, but unlike us, their tool-using appendages are less optimized for uses of clubs and spears. They don't appear to possess the stamina that our ancestors used to run down prey, although it's dangerous to speculate too far. It does appear as though they are capable of violence. They have chosen to specialize evolutionary in other directions. Their biology is complex and energy intensive, requiring a great deal of time to grow and develop. The corpse we studied was over 100 years old. We suspect a lifespan of over 200 is not impossible. They are sequentially hermaphroditic, acquiring sexual characteristics only late in life. The slow growth rate, maturation cycle, and litter size would push the species towards caution and risk aversion, perhaps an explanation for their tendency to rely upon others. The lack of differentiation in sexuality may also correlate with a somewhat more uniform society. The most important discovery, however, is a set of organs capable of producing aerosol factory cells. If our theories are correct, this is how the hydras can control their human slaves and carries profound implications for our future relation with their species. I'm assuming that's also how they communicate, because they said it was like through scent, right? Erligan, hello, good morning. Hydropherocytes explain the odd pheromone-like signals that have been reported in hydra activity. They clearly have some ability to influence behavior. Perhaps this is the missing link we've been searching for. We need hydrobiology or the coexistence pact. I mean, I still want a cooperative resolution, especially because it gives us control point management. Sustained and mutually beneficial communication. Draw the invaders to the negotiation table in the hopes of a peaceful tomorrow for all. I'm going to pick up this before I do hydro diplomacy, I think. Because we've been a while waiting for this one to be got. We've almost got industrialization of space as well as the mission to Venus. We'll let these just like keep chunking. Hydropherocytes. Hydrobiology. And let the moon keep spinning. Okay, and there's the hydropherocytes. Mining operations on Frederick Douglass have reported a sudden spike in output. Exogeologists did not take long to confirm our miners have stumbled across an enriched pocket of minerals. While the increase in output is only momentary, we believe locating additional expertise in material science on site will make these kind of discoveries more likely. 2 months of mining output. Oh, that's awesome, dudes. That's on our main base. That actually probably means we can expand some other stuff. You guys all have quarters. You're all missing quarters. Which I don't know if we really need these on every base, but I feel like we should. If I can manage it. This is our series base, which I am not convinced we will be able to keep. I mean, it is going to need a heavy fission pile. Cervantes Station is our space dock. And it's going to have a solar mirror on it. International Space Station is Xenology Labs. And then we're waiting on, I think, point defense here. Alternatively, we could just leave the ISS covered in Xenology Labs. You know, I think about it out loud. And I'm realizing that makes the most sense. You are what? 1, 2, 3, 4 solar collectors here. Which do 15. A fission reactor array does 85. And a fission pile does 20. Part of me is like, do I just replace the solar collectors with this? 15, 30, 60. I mean, literally this replaces 4 and adds additional. It is a tier 2, but like, does that matter? I don't think it does. And if the solar collector is not going to bounce back to the ISS, maybe we just build one of these. This will replace the solar collector at the selected location. Replacing modules only confer a resource rebate if the new module is an upgrade. I think that's okay. And then we can throw another xenology lab in there. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 xenology labs. We can have up to 9. Six. Let's see how that plays out. That's a lot of building there. Good use of our resources, I think. United North Americas. I guess something we could look at. Heavy fission reactor array. Oh, even better. 128. Increase our defense by being influenced by alien ferrocytes. Yeah, let's pick that guy up.
Tracking field.
You're going to repeat that. I'm actually going to go back to that International Space Station. Because should you not be replaced with... a heavy fizzle array.
Okay, where are we? We're at point 5. Guess the next thing is to open the hatch, huh? Yep.
Decommissioning is 60 days.
I gotta get down on a 5-2 here before I can turn it well open the hatch. I'm gonna let it come down a little bit this time so I don't get down there unnecessarily. Here's got a ways to go here.
Your xenology, your xenology. Can I not just replace you all?
About point 3 now.
Heavy fissile reactor array, 128. Yeah, build that instead. We got the juice for it. Why not, why not, why not? Why not, why not, why not? And then the ISS can be a proper research station for us. Okay, and yeah, so I wanted to say in the old solar system and prospecting, let's sort this by launch window. Oh my god. Prospector probes are basically free. Pretty much are free. At least if they're remotely close. I mean, the only thing I'm really running down here on is volatile fuels, and even that's a barely. We have quite a bit of mission control, so if I wanted to pick up something like... You know, I got this guy flagged here because he's got such good noble metal and regular metal. We're only 4% past the window there too, so... The aliens built on this one, which would have been a really nice one. This guy's got a ton of fissile material. Oh, he's a dwarf planet. That's probably why. You've been scouted, and you also have an alien base on you. Okay. I'm getting the feeling like these aliens are going for every base they can. Which, you know, makes a lot of sense. Can't really blame them for that. Alright, that's like everything within a 20 window. Well, these are so cheap. I didn't realize we could probe so well. I guess we can also like launch probes from Mars, probably. We don't have an outpost above Mars, and I wonder whether or not that's maybe something we should look at building. Yeah, none of this is costing anything serious. So let's probe all of that as well. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, see, these guys have all sorts of bases. This one had lots of good noble metals on it. And I feel like it's got a bunch of alien bases around it too, so maybe slapping a little Slim Jim on here is not too bad an idea. As the aliens build up basically everywhere else. Throw the heavy fission pile on here. Throw the mining outpost. I guess throw the quarters as well. That's going to be like our standard for everywhere we go. Seems like. Why not launch all probes with one click at the bottom? I'll be honest, I didn't know that was an option. Launch 53 probes. Will cost 14 water, 7 volatile, 4 metal, less than 1 noble. Oh my god. Launch 53 probes. Thank you so much. I didn't know that was an option. That's very good advice. I feel like we should have done that a long time ago. Okay.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Now, new settlement mining complex. Right, and this guy is just a million solar collectors, stupidly, but so this is just the moon base slightly upgraded. I guess I could at least put some labs up here. Social science is what we're doing the most of. So why don't we grab a couple of those? And then maybe we leave like 4 for defense platforms or whatever they're called. And yeah, over in Mars, I was thinking, over in Mars, I was thinking we should probably set up somewhere in Mars orbit. Maybe inclined low Mars orbit, or maybe just a low Mars orbit station. Could be nice to have like a interface orbit here. It's going to take us 18 boosts to get it there. This is for we could do just a regular platform. That would take a significantly less and probably would not require me to. Everything else I could just build out there. Let's do that.
The LC is secure.
And then ideally, we can take that station. Add a heavy fishing pile. Add quarters. Add a space dock it's gonna need. Gonna want. And then the rest we figure out. Hello. Welcome. We are still accelerating. And Drac, thank you for the sub, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Much appreciated.
Our supporters are in place.
All right, there's our Turkmenistan. Outpost mining. Fission piles. Found an alien in Rio. Yeah, I mean, we know he's there. I just ain't sure what to do with him yet. The thing is I don't really want to kill any more aliens, I guess.
Ready. Heading to the LZ.
South Korea has pretty continuously had alien stuff popping up here, and I don't know if there is actually a counselor here or if it's just because the servants owned North Korea for so long. He'd be good to flip because he'd keep an eye on the servants for me.
Initiating surveillance.
Let's just do a little surveillance on him. Let's see what kind of information we can pull out of him.
If the nearest horizon is all you desire, you may have it.
Intelligence sharing. You want my flight center, you're not getting it. You want reusable rockets, you're not getting it. Would you like $1, Bob? All right. Once again, we're back to positive relations with them.
Rifle companies to patrol the suburbs for aliens is foolish for so many reasons.
Rival security
is that they may not be sent home when this is over.
We got new orgs, the Ministry of State Security. 300 influence. Must have a control point in China. Gives you investigate counselor, detain counselor, surveil, and crackdown. Gives you 6 administration, 3 security, 3 espionage, and 2 investigation. I mean, this pretty much has to go on Turd Ferguson. Because he is my espionage investigation guy. This would also give him a bunch of security. Everything about this is good for him. It's going to cost me 220 upkeep, which is insanely high, but it will also give me 4 ops. Now, he already has prominent. Detain counselor, surveil location, and crackdown. This will also give him crackdown, which is nice. Who else did we pick up here? Chiron risk management. Ulprius intelligence solution. This gives 3 espionage in this one. This is a very good one. Risk management. Ooh, that's awesome. Okay. Hold on a minute. Because Jimifer, you're going to need some stuff here too. I'd love to get you something like this, risk management guy, so you could get that 3 command. I might pull a few things off of him so he can switch that around. Homie needs admin really bad. Yeah, this is 3. This one has to go on you. Very expensive, 300 influence. It also does give him an extra 3 spots, so... Boy, I could get him this intelligence solution and he'd get another 3 espionage. It's a no-brainer to me. He just got chunky, very, very chunky. So that's +3, that's +1. Those are criminals, Russian. This is good American. Definitely I'd like to pick this guy up. So I can give you another admin point. And then you only need 2. We could get rid of Atlanta services pretty easy. Or I could get rid of truculent logistics, which is actually like not the craziest for him. I'm going to do that. And we'll pick up this insane risk management one instead. UN Office for Outer Space Affairs. Ooh, space mining output bonus 2%. That's spicy. Mac, hello, good morning. Erligan, orc raiders came to the village to kill those who have resisted to take the precious stuff. At the village's end lived a lonely goblin, old and weak, as orcs would think, so orcs demanded all his things. A lonely goblin went to tree, pulled out a hidden chest. Orcs were excited at the start, then they quickly became pale. Goblin pulled 2 things out of the chest, a rusty blade and a blood-red cape. Orcs thought they came to pillage, instead they came to die. I'm not sure what this is referencing, dude. I do love a goblin getting his day, though. No doubt about. Perhaps this guy has room for the UN Office for Outer Space Affairs. 2 points. 2 points. It's referencing the Bible? Is that what happened with Jesus? I'm not really sure I knew that. Wow, this guy is a weird hodgepodge of stuff. Maybe Overlord? God, you're working on Project Admin. This guy levels up super slow. $29.8. Okay, so this doesn't give a lot of science, but it just gives a bunch of other really good bonuses. I guess that doesn't have to go on this guy either. It could go on you, seeing as you're a real weird hodgepodge of stuff. Control nation, defend interests. So that's what's giving you defend. You'd lose defend interests without Dorado Entertainment. Yeah. You are saving up to unlock Chief Sociologist, which you actually have enough points for. Which will also give you +2 science. +1 science, apparently. Gobothian 6'9". Gobothian 6'7". Red Cape Goblins with size for some elites. Checks out. That tracks. That tracks, baby. Okay. I want this office, and I need to figure out how to get it. You're building up to 120. You're also all persuasion. See, I could take off like Horus Engineering and give him a point in admin. He would be capped in admin then. Just been saving this guy up for so long to get that. I could also just like temporarily take off something like material science or life sciences. Just gonna do this. Admin, unassign, UN Office for Space Affairs. Oh, you can also take the U.S. Special Forces group, but no, I don't think you need that. I want this one because it gives the most boosts for all these different random things. Okay. I have a lot of works to sell. Not that we need the money, but... The stream did die for a second there. Yeah, you know, I thought that was the case. For like 10 seconds? Yeah. That totally counts. You get that as a second first. Orange Quake's not here to tell you no. Some of our major backers on Earth are very interested in touring the facilities aboard the ISS. While the crew are groaning about interruptions to their work, security chiefs fret about the potential risks of letting outsiders on board. Others recognize the opportunity to justify our backers' faith and through them influence developments on Earth. We'll of course have to pay for all their stuff. And the Hab's annual science income is greater than 0. Wow. This would have been really nice. Oh, I also needed 25 boosts to get this done. Why do I need 25 boosts to get a couple of backers up into space?
You'd be
That's
better
so
off
expensive.
surrendering than sitting around on your backsides waiting for supplies from home. If you don't know how to use what you find in the field, you've lost before you've even begun.
Industrialization of space? Militarization of space? Maybe? There was a bunch of stuff in this tech tree. We just picked up... Where was that? Industrialization of space. Why am I blind? Industrialization of space was here. So if I view full tree, good grief. Salvage bays, advanced prospecting, advanced maintenance, space commerce. I think the construction module was what I was looking to build. Requirements: platform core, industrialization of space, outpost core. Oh, okay, so we have everything we actually need for this, so never mind. Independence movements. This allows you to split up other areas. I'm not sure we need this one. Gets us fall of empires, but maybe I start working on higher energy lasers. And that way, at least we can start building up some like laser defenses. This is also based off of nuclear fission. So I feel like actually that's not a bad idea. Somebody else will do it as well. How many lines there are in the tech tree? Oh, it becomes such a mess after a while.
Mission is a no-go.
Okay, we were investigating that servant counselor, but I guess they died or they went to ground. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Enemies suffer -2 on sabotage facility missions in nations we control. That probably seems like a good idea. Red Cap Goblins from Folklore, D&D, and Overlord Anime had those. Story is made up. Okay, okay. Improved maintenance procedures. Have accidents less likely to affect us. Cascading failure outcomes less likely to occur. That also seems kind of important. We got a probe here. It's not that good. Oh, actually, there's 4 fissile material on this base. That is very good.
The final frontier proved a bit underwhelming, no? Veni Vidi Vici is great, but how do you say I leased it at triple market rate in Latin?
Okay, there's the mission to Venus. Now we can do the mission to Mercury. This one we definitely want to do. We'll definitely keep focus on that. Question, how many mining hubs can we have right now? We operate 4 out of 15 allowed mines with no cost, but that's not true because we're building a bunch more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 15. You don't have an outpost mining complex yet, and I am debating whether or not to bring you one. But I guess we should. Even though the aliens are also on that planet. Which I think is going to be a record-breaking disaster for us, but... baby, you gotta do it one way or another, so... Want a story where Gabo goes full Grimgore?
By the numbers.
Does feel very goblin. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements, for letting me know that I'm live. Did I go down again? Is it Twitch or is it me? Oh, where previously the land altered by alien visitors went almost eerily still, now mountains and monstrous silhouettes are moving through the unearthly vegetation. There were, until now, still those who refuted the presence of extraterrestrial beings on our world, but the startling footage of these immense new entities is something to demolish the convictions of even the most staunch unbelievers. Their titanic bulk blots out the light. The land trembles at their steps. Trees and buildings are pushed aside as if they were paper, or are uprooted by vast tendrils as if they were mere seedlings. Miles away, the very ear seems to bend at their deafening cry. All the world knows it now. Giants are among us. Alien megafauna is rampaging through Guatemala. That's not good, guys.
Our presence is growing.
This place has 30 boost? Okay, no, it has 2.6 boost. I believe that's executive control of Turkmenistan, which means we can also do that. You know what? Really? I only need the Central Asian Union allied here. Because I am so over cap, I'm losing 36 income. That's bad news, Pierce. Yeah. That's very bad news, Pierce. Okay, now it's up to 26, though. What happened there? Some places must have came online. But I ain't sure which ones. Hypocrisy, totalitarian. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Your orders?
Okay, so we've got these guys. We have to wait Uzbekistan until the 13th of June. It's May. And you're going to be the 10th of July. And then we can absorb the two of them. I want to start taking Kyrgyzstan as well, but that's going to be a more complicated thing. So I'm not going to panic about that right now. I tell you what you could do is you could run public campaigns back in the Central Asian Union.
Your orders?
This guy unfortunately lost wherever the heck that dude went. So
I will tell our story.
just have him pump Japan for the moment.
Acknowledged.
So my espionage got so good on this guy because of all those new things. I could assassinate this Xeno for 60%. The only problem is do I want to be assassinating all these Hydras? Because I feel like the aliens are going to be upsetty spaghetti if I start killing off all of their guys. It won't make them happy, yeah. And we are meant to be friends with the aliens. Like, that is the goal. Which is making me think, like, do I need him investigating this alien over and over again? Like, he's just sitting here trying to stabilize Brazil. He's not really moving around. That investigator could probably start going elsewhere. We know that guy's going to stick in Brazil.
I will help.
If the nearest horizon is all you desire, you may have it.
This is really funny. $1. Improve relations. Leadership for Michelangelo base is reporting bad news. It was entirely predictable, yet hearing that the most finite deposit of valuable material at the Shackleton crater has been almost completely tapped out brought dismay to our planners. We can do our best to mine any remaining reserves, but we shouldn't expect much more output from Michelangelo base. This is like our best mine. Research into methods of in-situ resource utilization can reduce the chances of this happening. Change by 50%. When the sum of our counselor's science attributes are greater than 35, we have a chance to only drop it by 25%. Oh, nice. After a thorough search, our exogeologists were able to locate some veins that the original site survey missed. Damn, dudes. Okay, there's all of our xenology labs as well, up and running. These guys already have a base on that place.
Person of interest surveyed.
$121 volatile gas here. That's pretty good. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure what we'd like need the most of when it comes to resources. Like, this rock has 4 fizzle material on it and no base. Honestly, this one seems kind of like a no-brainer to me. I should probably build here. Considering how many heavy fizzle piles I'm building literally everywhere, that seems like it would be a smart choice. All of these good noble materials are gone. Most of these good raw materials are gone. Yeah, okay. Ceres has a lot of water on it, but again, also has the aliens on it, so I feel like that's not going to last. This spot right here, though, is like huge for both of those things. But I don't have any more mission controls, so I'm gonna be a good boy and just behave.
They're
Calm
winning
right
their
down.
hearts and minds.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Prepping for next mission.
All right.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it
High
shine.
energy lasers. Oh, that's kind of nice because we're also working on.
Score one for the good guys.
No, maybe we're not. Keep trying to burn down Korea here. That's not bad. 61 and 96.
Technically, he is more of a supervillain, but he's still my favorite. He's a survivor. He's uncompromising, and he does whatever he must to achieve what he believes in. Cool helmet, too.
Guys are working on rival economics next. Okay, some of my moon labs are up. Moon labs. Oh yeah, I have all these xenology labs, but none of them are working right now.
Ready for my mission.
Did you lose your alien? You sure did. Russia. What do I want to do with this guy? Like, I have a crackdown I want to do on Taiwan here, but we don't have the control points for that at the moment. Until we start doing some consolidation, there's not really a lot of point in me doing that. Could sabotage them? You know what? Let's give that a shot.
Security.
It's a bit easier to do. Stabilizing and advising in Vietnam. I mean, I don't mind Project Exodus being nearby. Shipyards available. Well, we're probably going to want those.
Offering assistance.
Voidling Bound has new playtest on Steam based on Discord. Devs are okay with streaming or sharing. Okay, interesting. If it's a public playtest, generally they don't have a say in the matter. That one we're probably not going to take. 81 and 107, that's not bad. Hi, Mona. All of our probes are starting to just like land everywhere. Oh, man, that reminds me. We, Jiminy Jillikers. Didn't we get a mission to Venus? Yeah, we sure did. Halley's Comet. Man, I remember growing up and this coming by. Current arrival, faster arrival. Yo, where is Venus on this menu? Venus. Lots of these guys have orbits, stations set up in orbit around Venus, but I'm not sure 100% why they're doing that. 1.1 times its normal mass. I guess this is just going to be like a refueling orbit. I don't know why everyone will go in low orbit instead of extreme orbit. Or at the very least high orbit. Wouldn't that be a lot easier to do? What, a marathon stream? How so? We haven't been going that long. We just got started. Right, we also just don't have any points for this because I'm building too many mining outposts. All right. You can sabotage all sorts of things. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, I can pull so much away from Hydra language. Nice. So that makes it that the servants are having a harder time talking to them now. All right, 72% in Japan, 62 in Central Asia. It is June, so I think we can start doing...
Information is our greatest weapon, bar none. If we know enough about what we're fighting and where, we can win wars before even a single shot has been fired.
New org marketplaces. Medium orbits give some bonuses to things on planets. Well, you can't have anything on Venus, right? It's not a planet that you can actually get like access to. On the ground, I mean. Moonstone Engineering. Boost energy research. +2 science. This is a pretty good one. +1 mission control. +2 security. Yeah, okay. Most of these aren't that great. This science one is pretty good though. 3 stars though. So I could like get rid of her persuasion and Cronus and pick up this for more science and science. Only problem is that like most of the time she is running public campaigns, so her actually having persuasion is not terrible for me. That being said, I don't really know who would have room for this otherwise. Yeah, I'm mostly looking at that 15% energy research and knowing that our energy research is really bad right now. Hard to take away 3 persuasion. I think if I do this, she ends up in an advisory role in China for here on out. All right, we're gonna do it. So she becomes more science focused then, which is fine. You know, she can still do PR. She's just not as good at it.
Target destroyed.
Oh no, what are you doing? $159 volatiles here. That's not too bad. There's the construction module, which I would like to learn, but probably not as important as all these ferrosites. Lee is making an unauthorized appearance on live television. His appearance is not very flattering to our faction. In his speech, he's lambasting our methods and goals, denouncing us as ineffectual and unconscionable. Our personal director will be hearing about this shortly. Detained at their current location for 4 mission phases. Information about the Academy is exposed and we suffer a massive loss in public opinion. If we have mass communication, we can pay a bunch of money and influence. Or kill him. Let's just detain him for 4 phases. Yeah, he's only doing advising. It's not the end of the world for him to be detained.
Ready to go.
Acknowledged.
At your service.
Ready to go.
And honestly, I could just put her there instead.
Offering assistance.
Ready for my mission.
Let's bump you up in Central Asian Union.
I'm here.
And you could try to detain this activist who has 23 persuasion. The Shield of Devotion. Oh, wow. So this is a special servants thing that they get. 6 admin, 5 command, 10 security. Trying to kill this guy is an atrocity. He'd be a murder if I kill him as well.
We'll grab them.
Let's try to capture him. We might be able to learn a thing or two. Somehow I am 2 over mission control.
Offering support.
Man, I ain't so clear on how that happened. Federation with the Eurasian Union. That's interesting. The initiative stole Cronus International. It's one of the ones we just like got rid of. Terrible roll on that capture.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Turkmenistan. Yeah, okay, so Uzbekistan is ready for absorption. And 10th of July, Turkmenistan will be as well. Armies have increased combat value when fighting in rugged regions.
Target secure.
Okay, we've wiped out the invasive flora and fauna in South Korea. Continue to probe. Minus 181 influence. The servants have stolen a defended point in the Central Asian Union. How am I this above? God damn it. Okay, what is going on? The servants just stole 2 points from us? There have to be aliens here. 2 points that we had fully defended?
I am humbled to have been chosen for this once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Both of these are like ready to be stolen now to Uzbekistan. Okay,
Ready for orders.
oh boy.
Taking it to them.
You need to deal with alien stuff up here in Russia that's also going to creep down into us. Carry on. Hello. Welcome, dude. Purge these back.
Terminating the opposition.
What's the op?
got no influence. So I can't defend or set national policy.
Ready.
Because this is going up and down in the most crazy ways possible. I feel like something is glitching here. Like, I don't know why I'm at negative 93. When you're over CQ cap, 1 penalty per 3 over cap. Am I losing control points total, or is it just that Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan are getting so big now? God damn it. $155, 300. I mean, you're better taking. Far more incentivized to go after your control points when you're very over capacity. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Shocked they were able to get it that well. I guess I also cannot defend at the moment.
We must persuade the people.
I'm here.
This was going up and then it's going back down. It's very, it's a bit confusing on my influence tracker. And yeah, I don't know where we lost all those mission controls to. Well, we just got 2 new mines up and running on Mars. And then a big poopy explosion. Rebuild my heavy missive. That's a kick. IO now has aliens on it. Okay.
The people will come to our side.
Yeah, for sure. Like, obviously, that's the servants are coming in here now to defend this. This sucks because I'm not going to be able to keep that. Getting huge public boosts here too.
Culture? Culture is nothing more than a qualitative marketing profile. Whether your
Rival
line is
economics. Executive control of Turkmenistan. Wouldn't lose CP from getting larger economically. If anything, they would get more with higher GDP. Yeah, I guess I was thinking like my cap. It felt like my cap went down. No, I don't know if that's true. The Griffin Foundation. 3 stars for 1 persuasion and 7% welfare. This is a terrible one. But this 5 admin is really good. I only need 25 influence for it. Ooh, man. This will be completed in 2 days. And will give me 25 influence. I hope that works. I hope that's enough.
By the numbers.
I wonder if maybe part of this is because, like, my guy's locked up here. Okay, put you back on cooperative research. I then want to go grab this org for someone. I guess it would probably make the most sense for you since you're going to be my other advisor. Just that 5 admin is like rare. So part of me is like, ooh, can I get it for you? That put you to 24 admin. Risk management. Right, I guess like this guy, Jimifer. He could also use the admin because he could boost his command cap by quite a bit. He's also not bad as an advisor. Detaining that row counselor would have hurt the CP cap, pretty sure. Yep. Ah, okay. That would make a lot of sense then, because that guy has like 25 admin. All right, I'm going to give this to this guy. And then I'm going to give him this risk management org as well. 16 out of 12. That doesn't seem right. The horse engineering there is okay. I am also thinking about +2 mission control at the moment, though, but I actually kind of feel like horse engineering might be the better choice here. So that guy should be out at the end of this mission period.
Have taken control.
Okay. Despite them having the defense here, we did manage to get back to Central Asian Union. Yeah, okay, there we go. We just bumped to 264 again. Oh, and that guy's still actually captured. You're at 100. You're still going for 120. This homie's 22. Ba, 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 ba. You're right on 80. She's got, I think, everything I need. Educator could be all right.
Reporting in.
I'm here.
This is obviously a servant.
Eyes on target.
Standing by.
You can run another purge here. We have enough public order that even with that, we might be able to take it. Negative 120. Yeah, see, this is tricky because... if I ran audience research, I'd get enough influence to set national policy. But I don't think it would be enough to really make the difference. You know what? We're about to get like 40 CP from that, which will probably be enough to bring us back into positive influence once Li comes back online as well.
I will try to sway the public.
So why don't we for now just run a public campaign there?
Standing by. I will try to sway the public.
Let's try for that. That might be better. Tried to do the walk to the bus and have trauma around, and I failed miserably, had an anxiety attack and went home. That's never a good time. That's never a very fun time. On the bright news, you're home now. You know, you can take a breather. You don't have to deal with it anymore for the rest of the day.
If the nearest horizon is all you desire, you may have it.
Nope, nope. Nope. Guy wants to give me 18 boost. He's willing to do this for $100. Can I buy influence off of them? I wonder. I bet I could. I have all this boost now. 76 boost. Boy, I could do a lot with that. He says, not sure what he could do with that.
My family had this farm in Mississippi.
Space agriculture.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Okay, the ISS just got its fission reactor online, which now means we have like 7 xenolabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And actually, because if that's a heavy fission pile, I think I'm just going to replace these. With more xenolabs. Excuse me. Build in space. And Xenolab. So Xenolabs max out at 9. So that's going to give me plus 10 bonus to alien detection. To a maximum of plus 9 across all faction habs. So that's actually going to give everybody plus 9 to alien detection, which I feel like is really good. If the aliens can't hide, then all the better. Anxiety terrible to deal with, yeah. AI pays a lot for boost in early game. I mean, that makes sense. I definitely would not want to give out boost early game. So valuable. Crackdown.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
So maybe I do need to deal with that servant character. Russia is cleared out of that alien fauna. These guys managed to take that secure point back. Unbelievable. They took the entirety of the Central Asian Union.
Chancellor, we believe we have found the missing piece to understanding the Hydra behavior.
Hydra ferrocytes are adaptive mind control agents released into the air, inhaled or ingested into the bloodstream, and travel from there to the brain, where they suppress the target's desires and loyalties and replace them with new directions, effectively enslaving them. They're clearly a natural evolution rather than the result of bioengineering. The implications are enormous. For Hydras, taming and controlling other species would be as instinctive as a language or tool is for us. They would have had to develop advanced techniques of animal husbandry before inventing fire or the wheel. This in turn would have shaped their entire culture. To Hydras, other species are not rivals or companions. They are first and foremost resources to be tamed and trained. When they look at humans, the first instinct must be to view us as how we would view a feral dog or cat. It sometimes feels as though all of our research since first contact has been one piece of bad news after another. How can we possibly negotiate it with creatures who would view us as a stray pet? The task seems overwhelming. Yes, it must start with a better understanding of their ferrocytes. Hydra containment. Yes, that would be good. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. The Pan-Asian Combine is going to cost 20,000 tech, so I think it's going to be a little bit till we get this. Enemies suffer -3 on crackdowns would probably be useful. Okay, this is a no-brainer. Let's get this one. It's 250 points and it boosts our tech by a sizable amount.
We are in control now.
Okay, we take a point back here. What? The servants are set to pass us in mission to Mercury, it says. That simply cannot be true. I have a lot of points in here and they have no points. But we'll boost that. Please tell me my damn counselor is back. How are you still captured? Released on the 16th of August.
Your orders.
You know what I probably could have done? I was going to say extract counselor, but maybe not. Hostile takeover. Interesting. Viking intelligence group. %2 to take it though. Landmark investigations, 1% to take that one. You know, I need things to give admin, really. There's not a lot of those on the table right now.
We're going in.
Might as well go burn down that.
Standing by for orders.
Let's have him on... No, you're going to be on continuous purge here.
Our enemies.
Actually, if you could take the executive point,
targeting the opposition.
I'd be even happier with that. You're up to minus 42, so that's improving. Increase the maximum amount of resources you can spend to increase a mission success chance. I mean, that seems useful. Here's Hydra containment, which we also desperately need. We're pretty close to getting cooperative resolution here, so I'm going to try to stick out on that as much as we can. Allocate enough of the research capacity to eventually overspace you. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad they gave us that warning. Ferrocite liability theory. Aliens suffer -2 on thrall against their control points. I would also very much like that, because I'm pretty sure that's what's happening here. Oh, the ISS loses a xenology lab. 2 xenology labs get broken. 1 xenology lab gets broken. Rebuild. It said up to 2 things will be broken. But it looks like only 1 broke.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
The people will
Crack
come to
down
our
again
side.
here. National investment points into found space program increased by 50%. Humanity First just cracked us down. Oh, they are really trying to take Central Asian Union here. I wonder if I can put my guy to defend this location. Okay. We have this back. Module Space Science Lab as a ship component. So, okay, we haven't made any ships yet. And I'm wondering about on like, you guys are utility hardpoint. Like, could I have something as something like an explorer? What would this look like? Transport? Liquid Nova rockets, fuel cells, titanium array radiators, water heat sinks, ion batteries, point defense, crate missile bay, and a cannon. Patrol boat. 74 propellant tanks. 6 rockets. This does not feel like a good system. Apex solid rockets, meteor liquid, neutronium liquid, venture liquid, super heavy rockets, nova liquid. Okay, so everything I send into space has to be liquid rockets. I don't know that that's worth doing for us at this point, but XE, hey, how you doing? Very good here. I'm starting to think about shipbuilding. Yeah. Servants and Humanity First doing the same thing on the same TP. They do agree on some things after all, right? Escorts are transports. Corvettes are transports. I think the only thing I really have here is transport, right? Click to automatically assign a role based on the ship's characteristics. Yeah, I don't think we actually have enough stuff really unlocked here yet. Definitely not. It's a bit of rocket science. This also gives us 100 influence. We gain an additional 20% research from control points, which is huge. And knowledge priority goes up by 10%. Okay, so the shipyard is just a tier 2 dock. I'd like to start capturing aliens. This is insane. The servants are putting out like 100 each tick. We're putting out like 22 and they're doing something like 100 a day. I don't know that I can beat them here. God damn it, dudes. Can you leave my control points alone? Our counselor just came back, which wants us up to 295.
Standing by for orders.
Standing by for orders. Protecting our interests.
You're going to defend Japan.
Reporting in.
Acknowledged.
You're going to set national policy in... Yeah, see, I lost consolidated authority here.
Where do you need me? Removing our enemies. Your orders?
He's, I think, the only one who can
Standing
purge
by.
right now as well.
What's the op?
Okay, we're back making like positive influence, so I'm going to keep you advising Japan.
Offering support.
Ready for orders. We'll
I guess I
make our
could just
appeal.
keep a public campaign going here for right now. Rockets are early game, nice potentiality for local defense ships, and that's about it. Yep. Humanity first in North Korea, protector in South Korea. Yeah, right. It's very fitting. Very apt. Okay, all right. Making influence again is big. Mechanized motor supplies plus 5 admin plus 3 security. You better believe somebody's getting that. Probably Jimifer. But it could be Turd. Palace Foundation. That's not a very good one. Los Alamos National Labs. 10 energy research. This is a very nice one. Costs a bit of money, but it does give us some science and some engineering. This adds what, 5, so it's only really going to add 2. This is the Central Asian Union. Assassinate and coup d'etat. +2 mission control. +2 research. Hermes rocketry as well here. This is 3 stars just for 3 persuasion. Doesn't feel very good. 2 stars, 2 persuasion. That'll put you to 24 admin, 16 security. I kind of want to put it on you and then give you Los Alamos Labs, but you wouldn't be able to take Los Alamos Labs unless I'll give you 1 extra point of admin, which I could do. I also don't have the influence for that, so right.
I will help them.
Making things safe for our people.
Well, at least Japan is ready to rock. Good old Japan. Listening posts. That interests me. When you get spaceships for combat, I would like you to name it Wombat or Space Wombat. Wombat and Space Combat. Space Wombat, Space Combat. It's not a mouthful at all. Strange behavior in Kazan. So that is probably an alien. Great news for us.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Operations Center. I think that's a good project. I think that gives us like more CP cap. More orgs, also always good.
Consider Mansa Musa, Mali's greatest emperor and perhaps history's wealthiest man. His African kingdom spanned over 1 million square kilometers. Yet he achieved this not through conquest, but by bringing about a golden age of knowledge, construction, and culture.
I mean, that's kind of what we're trying to do. Could have sworn there's just said new stuff appeared in here, but I'm not really seeing anything. The Nimbus Fund, I guess.
We are in control here.
Okay. E-beam drives. Is tech almost done? 15th of September. Okay.
Where to?
Our defend mission in China needs a reboot.
Ready.
Ready for my mission.
What's the op?
You
Ready.
need to investigate this guy, because that guy is clearly an alien.
Tracking tight.
Acknowledged.
At your service.
You investigate
Investigating
aliens.
alien site.
Ready
Which
to
means
go.
you're going to defend China.
Securing our interests.
I should probably defend the Central Asian Union as well.
Securing our interests.
At this point, I think both of those would be the right idea. Unless they change it in the new version, new orgs come on the 15th, new counselors on the 1st after you confirm missions. Oh, okay. Alien suffer -2 on enthralls. We'll also favorite that.
Securing our control.
All right, China's good.
Securing our control.
Central Asia is good. We should be able to kick humanity first out of here. They literally have no public opinion.
Surveillance complete.
Okay, a couple more mining outposts. I was correct. That's an alien. Bridge of the Horns, Aden, Djibouti. Okay, not something I'm going to worry about there. Aliens are orbiting Ceres. This is Alpha 4, so we haven't seen this guy before. We killed Alpha 2. Alpha 3 is in Brazil. But this guy's obviously been on the border of Russia for a while, so... Local explorers happened upon a strange obelisk in the wilderness near Almaty, a tall, vaguely pyramidal object with surfaces of smooth, cold metal. People on the scene have reported hearing an eerie hum and feeling uneasy in the presence of the obelisk. It's certainly worth looking into the light of recent developments, but how should we go about it? Gain insight. Spread of xenoforming will increase by a medium amount. Or order it to be demolished on the spot, allowed if not the servants. I'm gonna blow it up. Several explosives planted around the base blew the obelisk apart. Most of the pieces are far too damaged to be useful, but a few remained curiously intact. We get a bunch of tech. Nice, there we go. Cooperative resolution. We can no longer have our cake and eat it too. That much is clear. We cannot be an organization that offers surrender with one hand and slaughter with the other. Peace is the only realistic long-term outcome for humanity, and on that, enough of us are now agreed. We will demand that those among us who hold extreme views either compromise or leave. Once we are of one mind, no matter what it might cost us, we can enact our great plan to prove decisively to the aliens that Earth is not theirs, but neither is it the enemy. Academy envoys, which is our faction pool, and may be assigned to a counselor.
We are on a difficult path, Chancellor, but perhaps the one with the greatest reward, the foundation of an interstellar fraternity of worlds.
There has at least been one benefit to our drop in support. It's made our arguments more civilized. Most of the hardliners have abandoned us and joined off to bleed off onto the resistance, the servants, or humanity first, even to the shadowy organization known as the Initiative. Those who remain in a small, tight-knit group, held together not so much by ideology as by loyalty and determination. We've reached a consensus. We will pursue two approaches simultaneously. First, we will attempt to use our links to the servants and other pro-alien groups to contact the aliens and open negotiations. Ideally, this will result in a negotiated peace, but we recognize that's unlikely. Our position's too weak, and there's little reason why the aliens would end a war that they're clearly winning. Realistically, our best hope is to gain a clearer picture of who they are and what they want. Second, and simultaneously, we will work to strengthen our own position. Cooperate with the resistance factions to engage in guerrilla warfare against the aliens with the goal of learning more about their species and reverse engineering their tech. Build up our space fleet, control over the solar system, and our military technology, with the hopes of eventually using this as leverage to force the aliens to the table and taking us more seriously. Should that fail, we will be forced back to our initial positions, surrender, or fight to the last. Blink? Marinara, how we doing? Tremble at the audacity of what we propose. Attempting to reach a permanent peace while simultaneously keeping our own dependence is without question the most difficult path. Should we fail, we become a footnote in history, dismissed as idealistic fools. Only time will tell if we are right. This kind of strategy has never gone historically. Ever? Nope, never. It's a bit of a gamble for sure. It's a bit of a gamble for sure. I don't actually know that we need this one because we actually have found space programs in all of our places. Accelerates construction of modules at a hab and allows founding additional platforms and outposts in this planetary asteroid system. So construction module seems important. Operations Center gives us mission control. We build it in space. It costs 100 energy though. Well, that's not too bad. Let's go with the construction module first here, I think. See what we can lock in. Well, that's a very good one. 10% more knowledge. Population loss and GDP from nukes reduced by 20%. I'm gonna really hope that's not a problem.
Recon
We are trying to be
complete.
peaceful. Darien Gap Road, Panama, Bogota. New orgs in the marketplace. Vega Research Associates, the Alderman Research Group. SEAL Team 6. Ooh. Costs a lot. For 3 stars, you think that would be a lot better. I mean, I guess it gives a lot of missions. Oh, do I have enough for Los Alamos now? I guess I do. So we'll add that into the pile. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Ready.
I'm actually gonna throw... Can she
Ready
investigate?
for my mission.
No, I
Up
didn't think
here.
so.
Standing by for orders. Headed there now.
What's the op?
It's a chance that's an alien, but it's hard to say for certain.
At your service.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have him investigate that guy just to stay on
Investigating
him.
target.
Standing by.
While Turd Ferguson
Your
goes
orders?
for the last purge
Ready to
here
cover.
to take back
Where
our
to?
territory. And why don't we put you on defend
Securing our interests.
Uzbekistan, because we're going to be absorbing that in as well. Yeah, I like that. And we will keep boogieing on. We got our our assignments locked in. Ba-bow. I guess I probably don't need all my armies visually shown here.
Offering assistance.
Making things safe for our people.
Okay, Uzbekistan is good. Project Exodus is no longer intelligence sharing. Okay. Bit rude. Lake Tanganyika, Dodoma, and Lumbashi. Tanganyika. I don't know where these places are. Can I look up Dodoma? Tanzania. Okay, down in Africa. So fairly irrelevant for us.
Tracking failed.
That's fine. You're just keeping an eye on him while we purge this. Okay, so that is an alien. Here's our construction modules. Solar platform kits, fission platform kits. Putting additional platforms and outposts. Listening posts. Bonuses to oppression modules. Grants a +1 bonus to detecting enemy counselors on Earth. Well, that's useful. I would need another space station for that, though. The aliens just went up in hostility as well to green. Oh, man, there's a lot of stuff here. I'm going to get improved maintenance procedures for right now. 3,800 there. We're almost at 4,000. So they can't beat us, I don't think, anymore on this. So I think we could slow down the mission of Mercury. And just keep focusing on Hydra containment. Save up for some more bases. Russia and the US are no longer at war. That's good. That's the alien in Suriname as well. We're doing pretty good at like spotting these counselors now. These alien counselors. And I'm assuming once we're allowed to capture them, we can capture as many as we want.
We've removed some threats.
Excellent. Okay. So Pan Asia is back under our control. Hydroponics Bay is probably going to be something we want. Our analysts believe the alien fleet Victor 40 in low Earth orbit is conducting surveillance of human affairs on Earth. We don't know what this entails, but it is a threat we should deal with. Like, yeah, I mean, sure.
Surveilling target.
Let's keep an eye on these aliens right now.
On the way to the target site.
Reporting in.
I guess we could have this guy defend Turkmenistan as well. Like, I don't think we have anything else to really build in here yet. No. Cervantes Station is like, technically we could upgrade this to upgrade the space dock. But we actually don't have the space dock yet. This is our Halo planet. Construction module. Accelerates construction of modules at a hab, allows founding additional platforms and outposts in this planetary asteroidal system. Allows founding platforms and outposts.
Well, let's see. Okay, you got it open, so I need to turn around. Back in and out of the way of the door. They're out. Bob, what'd you see in Reg A?
I guess.
Stand by, G. We're seeing high suit pressure. Stand by.
We could do the upgrades there. And see how it is. Hey, Moni, welcome back. And then you have a brief little Mona time. Say hello. Our research and development team where it says we can now get the best and brightest. Chance that an officer will spawn or promote from any triggering event increases by 100%. All future counselor candidates will have the quick learner trait if they're eligible. Grants 20 mission control. Wow. This was unlocked by the coordination effects, by basically making our faction agree with each other. Oh, which also reminds me, I think we have a unique org we can research. So we don't have to look for that. Here you go, Moni.
I will help them.
Securing our control.
Didn't we get a unique org? Oh yeah, Academy Envoys, just unassigned. +3 persuasion, +6 admin, +2 science. Well, I feel like that should go on you, God of Biscuits. Persuasion, science, admin, that's kind of your thing. 10% xenology research as well. And then I could pick up something like the Alderamin Research Group. Give me another 10% to space science, +2 science for her. Honestly, not a bad idea. Capella Risk Management is also available here. Has this Hermes rocketry. I mean, I like that this one gives her science. I like the boosts on Hermes rocketry. Mission control, military, build army, build navy. What's going to be better for me? Good question. Eintroll, greetings. Hello. Who's controlling the land of the Romans? It's kind of split. We can swing on over there and I'll show you. All right, I'm gonna take those guys and probably Vega research, but no, maybe not. Maybe we could just take one of these guys that we already have here. Her bonuses are to social sciences. That's social science 2 with 3 tech. This is social science 5 with 16 tech. That's much better. Yeah, I could probably sell a lot of these, but as far as I'm aware, they don't cost me anything if they're unassigned. The land of the Romans. The Protectorate mostly has Italy. Greece is humanity first. Turkey is Protectorate as well. So I guess mostly the Protectorate would be the answer. Didn't get the joke? The land of the Romans? No, I did not get the joke. I don't think I still do get the joke. Is it because everything belongs to the Romans? Our architects have devised an alien containment facility that is disarmingly simple but highly effective. 2 concentric circles are placed at precise center of a large triangle. The containment chamber utilizes a multi-stage particle-absorbing filtration system to protect against spherocyte release so that we can safely monitor the entity from the outer circle. Each corner of the triangle houses a heavily armed guard post with equal distance between, ensuring that in the unlikely event that a captive escaped, then slew or turned personnel within one, the other 2 can respond. Now,
we are ready to bring
let's
in a
capture
member of
us
the
some
Hydra
aliens.
species for study, Chancellor.
Because Romanians are called such because they decided to be the last Romans in the world. I see. Our relation with the pro-alien factions is already strained, but I expect this will push them to a breaking point. Look at it objectively, it is only symmetrical. They've abducted us, now it's our turn to do the same, but I doubt fairness ranks among their concerns. New objective. Well, I have a couple defensive things here for enthrall missions, but currently I don't really get the vibe that the aliens are coming into our territory. Removes the HAB's volatiles and water consumption. Hydroponics bays. So this is supportive of something like the crew quarters. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting that. So who's in control of Romania? Project Exodus. Project Exodus. 9 days. Okay, in 9 days we can start unifying.
Prepping for next mission.
I believe we have
on our target.
2 aliens. Alpha 5, he's new.
Nothing unusual found.
Anti-satellite test. Ireland's anti-satellite test was carried out despite official protests from China. An obsolete satellite was targeted and successfully destroyed, scattering debris all over low Earth orbit. Punitive sanctions. Debris increases by 2. Ireland gains a tech level. Resistance suffers a loss of public opinion around the world. Fission outpost kit. Allows creation of small nuclear powered base with a construction module on the surface of a space body. Can be replenished by repairing the ship at a shipyard. Ah, so this is actually something I probably want. This allows me to like just send out ships to colonize places, which is something I could use ships for. Curious who in your native country believes in this game. Your native country believes in getting the hell off this planet. Isn't a coffee filter a molecular filter? Yeah, I mean that's all they're trapping the aliens with. It's just coffee filters. Real issue, we could eventually block ourselves from getting off the planet. Yeah, we have a trash field around Earth right now. Aliens in Ukraine. Not for long, they ain't. Uzbekistan launches a spacefaring orbit. Did we do that? I guess we did. I guess we
found
did.
Something.
Here's our fission outpost kit. Okay. I want to get this best and brightest as well. There is so much tech to get. Here is our executive control as well over the Central Asian Union.
Reporting in.
So.
On my way to the capital.
National policy.
Standing by.
At your service.
%, 22%. We don't even know much about this guy. All right, so I'm going to investigate this counselor.
Eyes on target.
Ready to go.
Ready
Pull
for
him
orders.
just to keep an eye on Xenoform Alpha
Ready for
5.
Headed there now.
You can go look into those aliens. And that should be okay. Found a YouTuber playing Voidling Bound. What in the name of nonsense is this nonsense? Guessing the agent names can be edited, right? Yes, all of our counselors have names currently right now. But you can also name armies, which we do have.
Offering support.
Japanese and Chinese armies. You can also name moon bases. Zanzibar Channel Bridge. Another pro. Ooh, about 9.6 fizzle material. These guys already got this one claimed. Unsurprising. Some of these meteors have like 30 or 40 fizzle material on them. This one has 12. Can I get a base on this? It's gonna be like the basis of every platform now. Which I guess actually reminds me, we might as well build hydroponic bays everywhere. If they can afford them. Which they absolutely can because we have a ton of stuff. You are a space dock, a platform core, a quarters, and a heavy fission pile. We'll also build a hydro bay there for now. Real core, solar collector, construction module, space dock. You are gonna be over the top here. So you're gonna need another solar collector. Okay, and that's the ISS. This is Michelangelo Bay, so they could use a hydro bay. Okay, everybody else is good. Yeah, they've been all going out and getting access to more stuff while I wasn't doing a good job at getting access to all the stuff. Now, we might be able to take some of those bases down the road, but not until we start warfaring space. Yeah, see, this is one of them here. Dang. Hive planet.
Nothing of note.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Have accidents less likely to affect us. Okay, that's good. I do want hydro diplomacy. I feel like I'm really focusing on alien tech right now, and I don't know if it's the right idea. Yes, we know there's an alien in Kiev. We're gonna try to capture him. Solar outpost kit might actually be good for us.
Mission complete.
Federation with Uzbekistan. Oh, so now I gotta wait for the Federation.
Never be afraid to burn.
For another year.
It is only within that fiery crucible that our true selves are forged.
Probes to the mission to Mercury. What's next here? %20 on these, 25, 50 on this. Now, this was the tech that, like, we wouldn't have lost that first really good mine if we had this. So let's begin that tech. We're also really good at space research right now, so.
Recon complete.
I also think we should try to get another point in China. This belongs to the initiative. Man, we were slow getting out probes. I'm sad to see that.
Where to?
So you just lost the alien you were investigating. 100%.
We'll bring them in.
Where
okay. You're gonna protect Turd.
Defending the VIP.
Where do you need me?
You can actually set national policy here, and then she can go investigate aliens in Kiev. Sorry. Could really use another counselor.
I will help them.
On guard.
More places.
Prep in for mission.
29% to capture. Failure. This guy is abducting people, so. The Protectorate is set to pass us here. I'm not sure that matters too much. But we could easily get back up there. Federation with Turkmenistan. Okay. New orbital core up here. You have a construction module, a solar collector, and a solar collector. You do not have quarters. Nor do you have a hydro bay. You're gonna have what, 40? That's 10, that's 20. You're gonna need another solar collector here. And then perhaps some kind of social science lab or materials lab. I don't know that I want labs in this place, to be honest. What I want is those solar reflector dishes. Not using XP. Yeah, there's a couple that I'm saving up for like really, really expensive ones. Though I could certainly take a look to see if we're any closer to them. Okay, I did say I want that solar mirror and the solar array. Let's grab that solar mirror first. How much are these guys at? 38. He's saving up for 80. This guy can pick up as he needs. You are 3 XP off Elder Statesman. And this guy can also pick up as he needs. There's another +5 admin here. I'm going to give that to him. +3 command. Ooh. You know, maybe I should have given that to Jimmifer. DARPA? That's pretty good. DARPA's pretty good. CIA is also here. It costs 400 upkeep though. But it does give you insane stuff. +8 knowledge. +7 knowledge. I guess this stuff is, you know, knowledge is a sneaky one. You know, this guy, he is trying to capture someone right now, so. There's +1 there. It's also +1. Could just give him this truculent logistics. Oh, and I can also give him Greystone. All right, we'll do that. And I'm just gonna give him another point in espionage. For now. I'll help him capture that alien. Institutional bastions. Enemy suffer -2 on hostile takeover, and we get 10 CP. Definitely we want that one.
Here's what we found.
Yep. Chasing after those aliens. Protectorate base there. Lost a point in Nepal. That's fine. Good. Our Chinese armies are dealing with the growth over there.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, we don't have this guy fully investigated. But like, I don't know, man, at 29%.
Eyes on target.
Ready to go.
Acknowledged.
I think I'm just going to keep with that.
What's the op?
Who's investigating this alien activity then?
At your service.
Standing by.
Acknowledged.
Oh, I don't have enough ops to do it. That's why. Oh, okay.
What's the op?
Do you want to get me more of China?
Taking control.
Ready.
It's going to push me a little bit over the edge, but not for super long. This is June and June. Technically, Tajikistan as well here could be absorbed. 286, 286, 313. That Taiwan, I'd be better off probably absorbing Taiwan than I am trying to focus on all these weird Central Asian countries, but I've gotten myself into a stubborn position now. Oh wow, the servants are really trying to push me out of Central Asia. All right, we'll work on that.
Tell our story.
Yeah, because we lost the other aliens, so. 2029 Ukraine war finally finished. No, they have aliens roaming in the streets. Couldn't catch a break, could they? I know, right? We managed to disarm all those Russians. Get rid of all their nuclear weapons and like half their armies.
Offering counsel.
I'll keep them safe.
We don't have any other probes, no. Lots of hydroponic bays, though. Lots of goodies. That's okay.
Mission abort.
Why mission abort? Where did he go?
We're winning their hearts and minds.
I don't much care for that. Found this asteroid with 10 here. It's way outside my launch window, though. So I guess that doesn't really matter. We just got like a ton of mission control bonuses, so. I guess. I do think that all of our moon bases probably also need full outpost core upgrades. Because they're all going to need weapons as soon as I have those available. Yeah, you still don't really entirely know what you're doing. You're all Xeno Labs. You're upgraded. You're waiting on like defenses. Okay.
Cleaning things up.
Weaponizing the base just in case, right? We can now build farms, which I think are just upgraded hydroponics base. That'll be good. Stabilize, oppression. I don't know that we need those.
All of us here take water for granted each and every day. Yet, no matter how humanity might evolve over the centuries to come,
here's our in situ.
One thing will never change. Everything we are and everything we do depends upon water.
True that. True that. Good time for a hydro check. Particle beams? Cybernetics? Maximum military tech for all human nations by 0.5. Fission pulse drives propel spaceships with controlled nuclear detonations. Now that seems more reasonable for us given the amount of fissile material we have. What's the point of this game? Fight aliens or take over the humans? It depends on who you're playing as. There are 8 different factions and they all sort of have a different thing. Like the servants are take over humans. They're trying to welcome the aliens. The protectorate is to appease the aliens, and so that those guys are also mostly take over the world and kind of lock down orbit. One is just to get into space all the way. Other ones are to go kill the aliens. Everybody sort of has a different objective. We're playing the Academy, so our job is to cooperate with the aliens and try to prove that we are their equal, which, you know, easier said than done, I think. I'm going to queue up fission pulse drives, but I tell you what, I'm not going to really put any research into it. I don't think. We got a lot of stuff we need to start working on here, so. Survive, perish, or become the aliens' sugar baby.
We failed to take control.
Pretty much. All right, we'll try China again here. That's a boring crater. That one we want. Egypt and South Sudan are rivaling up against each other. Brazil, Guatemala.
We'll see what we can find.
Ready for orders.
What's going on in South Korea? Why are there 2 guys down here? I'm gonna come down here because it seems like there constantly ends up being alien stuff down here.
Setting a watch.
And I'm a little just suspicious about it. I'm sure these servants in Mongolia are also their own issue. Okay.
Offering assistance. Surveilling target area.
Trash probes. Ooh. It's not a great spot, but I like that there's 2 craters.
The light that fills our skies connects the past of distant worlds to our
Point
present.
defense
Time
arrays.
machine and an eternal reminder that Earth is neither the beginning nor the end of existence.
Oh, that's great. Okay, humanity first is a spot there. This guy's pretty good, actually. $20 noble metals. Yeah, this is pretty good spot. So we'll do the usual here. Again, I don't know if this is the best setup. It's just the setup that I have been enjoying thus far. Yeah, and leaving some room for high-tech kaboom booms. Ah. 8.3 fizzle material. I will also build an outpost here. Keep my fizzle outposts alive. I keep going like 1 and then 0 on the alien threat meter. So I think they're definitely paying attention to me. But not too much. I mean, he's got 2.6 here. Do I just keep building more? I feel like anything over 1 is good for fizzle material. And I have so much boost that it's not really a concern. Jody, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. More agent drinks water, the more he goes to refill into the toilet, meaning more word breaks. Right? You know what's up. You know the drill. Yeah, this place is boring. Did anything important happen since yesterday? We almost captured an alien, but we failed, and it got away. And then we almost captured an alien again, but it failed and got away. So I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure how to say that. I want both of these in situ and then this farm. I just don't want my habs having problems. Nobody is contributing to this, so I guess we better. I just want to be slow about it. Just unlock something and then immediately forget what it was. I should probably put a construction module on this. Oh, we got the solar shenanigans. Which, you know what? You can't really do much until we build those, because you're sort of stuck. Cervantes Station. So I can build solar mirrors here. +2 production to all solar power modules granted by solar module tier for faction bases on the space body it orbits. I think I want to build like 3 of these. We'll see how we feel. That's going to be really important when we end up at like a Mercury. Hey, why don't I have a platform in orbit here? This we definitely want. It's going to need a space dock. Yeah, solar collectors here give like 120. They're out of control. Probably a solar mirror. And a construction module. My kind of idea is to have Mercury be like... Oh, I'm so upside down. Mercury be... Mars kind of be our mining operation, and Mercury be like where we build our space fleets. That was the idea.
Here's what we found.
Now, whether or not that really ends up working in our favor, hard to say. Did we get a dead one for an autopsy? We have managed to do that. We also have 5 out of 6 control points in China, which is real good. We're only missing executive control. Here's in situ. Let's grab the firm real fast. I think we control all of the Chinese armies. Which I will continue to have hunt xenoforms. Though I might just leave Guatemala to explode. Because I'm not really sure.
Standing by for orders.
Ooh. That's pretty good. This is a 3-star, 3 espionage. Templin Institute. It's based off another YouTuber. There's a couple of these like 3-star, 3 espionage guys. Anybody with admin? No, there's never any admin stuff to steal. Yeah, there's not like a lot of great orgs here, I wouldn't say. Somebody is in Japan, and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
We must persuade the people.
Japan is very strictly mine. Central Asian Union has a lot of strife going on.
We'll make things safe.
What do I got to do to get these guys? They need more cohesion, which I guess is unity. Middle cohesion is sort of what you want. A bit of environment would be good. I probably should be putting more into economy as well as welfare. I don't believe they need anything really in military here. They're an atomic age. 3.4. Yeah, no, they're going to be defended by China is what's going to happen. Which we can't do yet, but very soon we can. Halfpine, hello. Are we winning? I have no idea. That's the way this game goes. Middle management company stuff. Everyone hates doing that kind of job. Nobody wants to admin. We do need a little bit more control point, but we're gonna have to wait for it. It's fine if they want to pass me on fission drives. activists for the servants. I might follow him, even kidnap him, maybe. Factions within Nepal are unhappy with our recent direction. Powerful figures have voiced objections to the path that Nepal is taking. Their departments are being neglected, limiting the potential for self-enrichment and reducing their influence. Make a concession, force them to your plans, or strengthen the armed forces. I don't care about Nepal.
Order is returning.
Pretty sure I'm looting it, actually.
We've moved the needle.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
I'm not sure I need to be making more boost here in Japan anymore either. Honestly, like, I'm feeling pretty good with our boost amounts. This government is full democracy. We can probably stop funding that. We're going up in stability constantly. We have a ton of education. Maybe I should chill out on the knowledge. Monthly investment points. Maybe I could put more into funding here? This way they're just like making me more cash as well. That's sort of what I wanted for them. I could afford more military. Though they've fallen behind China here as well, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'll just have China be my military powerhouse. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. I will put a point in knowledge here as well. Still very authoritarian, but I don't think we need that. Everything green but the pops, baby. Up to 600 crew for those farms. Okay. Is there anything I could do here to get a little bit more control points? You by 10. Let's grab that. Also drops the hostile takeover chance. 17.8 noble metals. Yeah, maybe, but it's not great. Chris Lauren, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hydra diplomacy. What was before a crude and faltering exchange of words between ourselves and the Hydra has now become an official line of two-way communication. Establishing this proved far from easy, in part due to the lack of natural olfactory element in our own language, heightening the risk of misunderstanding or worse, an aggressive response. Surprisingly, the greater obstacle in fact proved to be an apparent indifference on the aliens' part, no matter the content of our message, as though they considered us beneath notice despite their clear interest in Earth. Persistence, however, has proved to be a virtue, and careful finessing of our overtures towards the Hydra has finally prompted a response. Conduct diplomacy with the aliens.
We knew this path would not be easy, Chancellor.
The reception to our request has not been encouraging. Our first message to the Hydra was simply ignored. On questioning our servant contacts, we discovered this was not unusual. They have little interest in communicating with the bulk of their subjects and prefer to disseminate message through a small elite of trusted servants. Such servants naturally under the Hydra's full control. Not being a member of the Hydra elites, our only recourse has been to ask our contacts and the servants to vouch for us. This has been a slow process and has strained our already tenuous relationship with our faction to the breaking point. We have success after a sort. A message has been sent to us stating that the Hydras will issue an official statement to our faction. The fact that it is described as a statement and not a dialogue is not encouraging. It's been clear the greatest scientific gap between us and the aliens is the realm of material science. Now that we have alien tech to study, we can perhaps narrow that gap. Research exotic materials. They have agreed to issue a statement to our faction in simplified Hydra. We hope to translate it and engage them in dialogue, research their demands. Okay. Just do something quick in the meantime. Lost Myanmar, that's fine. Probes. Allows faction to amass stockpiles of exotics. New platform core and a space dock in low Mars orbit. Gonna have to upgrade that. Space dock 20. You provide 10. You take 2. You take 10. Okay, that's what that is. Why are we creating the creation of Adam, painting that image with the alien hand? Oh, I think you know. All right, well, a dock, at least, you know, helping us lock down the rest of Mars is pretty good. Oh yeah, we could upgrade this to a farm. 60 days. Will it take more energy? Yes. So probably until those solar collectors are upgraded properly. I don't think I want to do that. You, on the other hand, I think have space. Except, you neither have a farm or anything up here. You have a quarters, and then you're just all xenology labs. Yeah, can I blame you? Not really.
I'm here.
Okay. Keep cooking. Keep on cooking. Done cleaning today? You can relax. Nice. I'm relaxing so I can clean later. It's funny how that goes. Okay, there's the upgraded solar arrays as well. Beautiful. Point defense arrays for Habs. Yes, please. Learn their demands as well. Not that bad. Battery defensive weapons to protect the Hab from attack will automatically upgrade weapons and armors as we develop new tech. Grants 2% to targeting rolls to overcome ECM. All right, so that basically is going on every single place rapidly.
Offering counsel.
Once all these outpost cores get upgraded. Playing Elspeth in Warhammer 3. Nice, nice, nice. There's all my new settlement cores.
Mission is a no-go.
Okay. There's a little radiation here. I don't know if that's worth taking. Everything else here is pretty bad, so if I was desperate, maybe. So yeah, so I actually need to upgrade the fizzle piles on all of these, right? And then I can also upgrade the mining complexes on all of these. You're going to take, what, 37, 47, 49. Oh, yeah, there we go. And we've got 128. Okay, so we have a load of power left over here. So I could probably upgrade these hydroponic bays to farms. You have quarters. Accelerates construction of modules at a hab and allows founding additional platforms and outposts in this planetary asteroid system. Allows founding additional platforms and outposts. Should I build a construction module every settlement? That feels like a good idea. Like, I feel like that's going to speed things up a lot. I feel like I'm going to end up needing another reactor array and then probably forward point defense on every single spot. And then there's also like a military upgrade you can get. All of our mining bases are pretty much going to be the same, so. Are there devs who make this? Long war devs? Yes, yeah. Imagine no line to the Milky Way, right? Bypass it through another place. Yeah, I mean, it's just I need to defend our mining colony on Mars. This is going to kind of be the front line of defense for a while, I think. I am sure there's a good reason to do things like build material labs down here as well. We have none of these right now. We should have more. This is what I should be doing, is I should be building more space stations in orbit so we can also get those buffed. Can I, like, save this for now? Nice. And then I can just upgrade all of these. In mass. What I got to be really careful of is every time I upgrade these, they shut down all the other ones. So, well, you know what? If we're going to do Mars, let's just do Mars all at once. We have enough to keep going. It'll be the mass Mars expansion. We'll see if we survive. Oh, those point defenses came up really fast. Okay. So. Heat sinks, radiators, nanotube armor. Molten core fission reactors. Looks like they run off of mostly base metals. Infrared laser cannons. Infrared laser batteries. I have no idea. So much tech for those ships. Exotic materials is only 10,000. Allows the faction to amass stockpiles of exotics. I'm pretty sure if we want to fight the aliens, this is going to be the most important thing we could possibly do. Learning their demands would be important, but I feel like let's start working on exotics. These guys are beating us on fission drives, and I'm okay with that. I don't feel in a huge rush on that front. It's not a bad asteroid. A lot of boring asteroids we're finding.
Violence is abating.
1.1. Yeah.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Key.
Moved the needle.
Fission platform kits. God, all these probes suck. Ah, this one doesn't. 57 fizzle material here. This one does not one bit suck. We are going to found an outpost. I could probably go straight to a settlement. 47 boost. You know what, man? We have it. Let's do it. We'll do the heavy fizzle array. Settlement mining complex. It's going to take days for us to do. The construction modules. Hopefully those will speed things up. Solar arrays here are really bad, so we'll want a farm and some quarters. And then point defense arrays. To the tune of 4. And I have enough for a lab here if I did want some kind of lab. Though I'm not sure I do. Okay, some important questions. Ceres is you're still getting upgraded out here. This is my Earth Luna Halo orbit with all my solar mirrors. So this guy needs power consumed 35, power produced 60. This guy needs point defense arrays. And then let's upgrade a solar collector. These guys could take a bunch of solar collector upgrades. Trying to keep this place cheap. Bit of point defense. We might as well. Quarters, solar collectors, solar collectors. I could probably put the farm in here too. Yep. So you're gonna have point defense, point defense, point defense, point defense. Ten modules. Then we're going to set them up to run everywhere. You're in low Mars orbit, but you're upgrading. All right. So, I mean, the aliens haven't gone hostile to us yet. So, you know, I don't know that I'm going to need all that point defense at the moment, but I'm sure we will eventually. So, Doc Sean, hello. Good morning. Forces along the line weren't designed for rapid redeployment. When the Germans rushed with tanks, they couldn't react in time. Yeah, that's the problem. Solar platform kits. Mercury! Yay! Our Mercury base. Interestingly enough, not a lot of good stuff to mine here. Any HAB module built here will have 2 times its normal mass to account for all the shielding to protect fragile electronics because of radiation. There are 4 orbits. I have 1 station. I mean, I guess I just build a bunch of docks on Mercury? Seeing as everything's pretty cheap to run here. With the solar power. Let me start with this crater. Sheesh. Actually, I might go for adventure rupees instead. Just because it's got that noble metal. 47 boost to found an outpost up here. Well, you're definitely going to want a solar collector. Gonna want a construction module. Gonna want an outpost mining. And I guess probably quarters for right now.
What we're doing is dangerous.
Space
People
medicine.
are going to get sick or hurt. It would be madness to pretend otherwise.
Okay, okay. Couple of new orgs. The Suhal Research Group. Cinnabar Investigations. That is a +3 with a bonus to Unity. I would certainly get rid of Opal Intelligence as well as Greystone Intelligence. And then if I just gave you a point of admin. Why did that not go up? This attribute may not exceed 24 for this counselor. Counselor attributes may never exceed 25. Furtive, -1 persuasion, -1 admin. Ha! Are any of you adding 1 admin? Damn. I mean, this takes 1, gives 2. So if I remove it, Yeah, I mean, it's giving me admin, but it's taking up points. Ooh, I don't know if there's any way for me to get this guy on here. I could axe the Southern Sword. I only need one more point. That's the problem. These guys are going to add +3. So I should get something that removes 1 espionage anyway. What about you? You add 2. Why don't I do this instead? I think that might give him 25 espionage. Yeah, it does. So he's max espionage. He's also max admin now, which is great because, you know, I currently can't really fit any other guys on there. So Norath, hello, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Supile Research Group, you are 2525. If I had anything in here, it would be command, but I don't think you're going to be getting that. Office 39, North Korea. That's not bad for a 2-star. DARPA would probably be my best thing yet in here. You have 22 admin. Like, I could buy DARPA and keep it from somebody else. Oh, 120. Elder Statesman. +4 persuasion, where governments are at least 6 democracy. Excellent. Oh man, that guy's been waiting on that forever. You're working on project admin, even though senior military engineer is tempting as hell. You could take government. But I don't know that you need to. Kind of just want to give her admin points at this point, so that she can take more orgs on. Now, which orgs? That I can't really decide. Roto Entertainment would be pretty good for her. Her persuasion is still like a major focus. Though, I don't know, man. With that science, honestly, I kind of feel like I should just be perking her in China at this point. That's 3. That's 10. It's Unity. Social science, information science. I think this one's slightly better for her. Okay. Get this guy admin as well. Admin's also nice because it bumps up our control point across the board. Yeah, you don't want to get anything here like this guy? You have 1 point. That's 2. That's 3 and 1. Those have horse engineering you don't need. I guess probably take off him and him. And I could either give him Elnath for the 3 commands, or this guy for the science and security. Ooh, good question. DARPA's nice because obviously it also gives us all those stats. Science, you know, does make him a better advisor. Security's making him harder to kill, plus engineering, plus tech. This just makes him good at command, gooder at command. Honestly, I think I'm going to give you DARPA. That feels like a smart call. He will also now make a very good advisor. Obviously a bit more military. He'd be the good military China advisor, probably. And you're saving up 80 for project admin. Okay, well, that was a bit of a leveling up there. The elite agent of Turdson from Turkestan. Womp, womp, womp. Interactive Belgium declaring neutrality had on the failure of the Maginot Line is one of those what if moments we love to debate. Truth. Okay, and that's a Project Exodus planet. Yeah, it's okay, volatiles and stuff. It's pretty bad. Garbage probes, man. A lot of garbage probes. But, like, we have a lot of really good locations, so. Alien megafauna is absolutely wrecking Brazil. That sounds like a Brazil problem.
Ready to go.
What are you doing over here? I assume it was chasing down aliens. But I'm not really sure. I'm not sure that's true. You know what? I'm going to come over here because there was an alien over here for a very long time. And I wonder if we can't find him again.
Standing by for orders.
You are working on Japan.
Where do you need me?
You are calming down Central Asia. Protectorate is trying to get a foothold in China now, but that's not going to happen.
Your orders?
You're also working on Central Asia. I could crack down and take Tajikistan. How much would this cost me? Only 6 for the whole province.
Where do you need me?
Reporting
to be honest, I might not even need to. Yeah, I could just purge it. 93% success chance.
Terminating the opposition.
I guess it would be good to take that over. If I'm going to be absorbing this, I might as well try to absorb all of it. Kyrgyzstan as well. Oh yeah, they become part of the Central Asian Union. Okay. I'm happy with that setup. We're almost ready to take the rest of China, the executive point in China, and then things are really going to start, I think, picking up from there as we combine everything else in. We have alien megafauna. We have a ton of mining operations going. I feel like this is a solid set of expansions. So why don't we cut our first video there today and have everyone come back and join us in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.